this 80th celebration. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our hands together as Chief Commander Ebenezer, Professor Obe Fabi, will indeed bring His Excellency out. Chief Commander.
Governor tó ṣe rárá, olórí ilé governor, Adédàpọ̀ Ṣámà òní. Ọkọ̀ bá mi délé o, Ṣámà òní o, olórí ilé governor, governor tó ṣiṣẹ́ gidi o, Ṣámà òní. Ṣámà bá sẹ̀mí kankan.
Before I go into my short remarks this afternoon, permit me to attempt to recognize a few of our very eminent and distinguished personalities that have come from all over the world to celebrate with Remo Secondary School on this laudable, commendable 80 years of existence, 80 years of impactful. Dr. Oluwatoyin Taiwo, member representing Remo Federal Constituency in the green chambers, Honorable Princess Adeshola Ayola Elegbeji, the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Professor Abayomi Arigbabu. Permit me to use the Honorable Commissioner for Special Duties, Fumi Efuagbe, and the Honorable Commissioner for Environment, Ola Oresoyan, as a point of courtesy to appreciate and recognize all members of the Ogun State Cabinet that are here, and also all students of this prestigious institution. At this point, permit me to appreciate our revered Kabiyesi, the Akaribu and Paramount ruler of Remoland, Oba Babatunde Adewale Ajayi CFR, FCA, who himself is an old student of this very prestigious citadel of learning. The 12th president of this institution, Old Students Association, Sir Are Adetola Emmanuel King. I appreciate you. I commend you. It's obvious that you've put a lot of time and energy in putting this celebration together. Your investment in the success of this program is not only obvious, it is palpable. We can touch it, we can feel it. I congratulate you and I appreciate you for all you're doing, using Timia of Ede as a point of courtesy to them. Our Royal Highnesses that have been here all morning, all day, permit me to use Oba Adewale Oshiberu, the Elector of Ekpe, as a point of courtesy in appreciating all our traditional rulers that are here this afternoon. Our foremost entrepreneur, our leader, our Ashwaju in English is foremost. For those that don't know, so permit me to appreciate our foremost SK, Baba of welcome. And I use Baba as a point of appreciation and courtesy to all Remo indigents, all Remo elders, all distinguished sons and daughters of Remo land that are here this afternoon. Please excuse my inability to recognize all of you individually, but you are all appreciated and recognized. The Director General and members of this Remo Secondary School at 80 Planning Committee or Organizing Committee, Wemi Osude, I also appreciate you and I thank you for all you have done in putting together such a successful event. All other members of the Old Students Association represented here, the principals of this institution, the junior principal, the senior principal, all members of the management of this prestigious school, and of course, all the students, some of which I saw on my way here. There was nothing more heartwarming. There was nothing that made me happier than when I saw those children all excited as I walked into this arena. Members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to first apologize most sincerely for not being able to arrive here on time and on schedule today. I had to leave for Abuja yesterday for scheduled meetings yesterday and today. And I could not even wait to finish my last meeting before I left that meeting, because my whole heart, mind and soul were with you here in Shagamu at RSS. Despite even the challenges I had with transportation back here, I apologize. It is in no way a reflection of how important this occasion is to me. On that note, let me congratulate the Remo Secondary School Old Students Association. I want to thank you for putting such a beautiful show together. I want to thank you for inviting me. I want to thank you for the honor bestowed on me and my wife. And I want to thank you for sustaining the legacy of this very prestigious institution. Ladies and gentlemen, today is one of those rare moments when time seems to pause, when history finds its voice, and when destiny gathers us in one place. We're not merely celebrating a school, we're celebrating a living institution. An institution is described as something that endures forever and ever. And by all accounts, this is the definition of an institution. It is one that has shaped minds, that has forged character, that has illuminated pathways of excellence for 8 remarkable decades. I'm standing here today as a proud son of Remoland. I am filled with gratitude and an unshakable confidence in the future of this land, because institutions like Remo Secondary School have kept the torch of knowledge, burning steadily across generations. I wish to most sincerely appreciate the Remo Secondary School Old Students Association under our visionary and purposeful President, Are Adetola Emmanuel King, a foremost entrepreneur. I want to thank him for his dedication to the growth and preservation of this great institution. And of course, for the honor of inviting me as chief host at this historic celebration. I commend in glowing terms the entire organizing committee, ably led by my brother and friend, Otumba Wemi Osude, whose passion and commitment is what we are seeing as evident today. I acknowledge the school's principals, past and present, the teachers, past and present. These are those who have laid and sustained the foundation of excellence. Our distinguished alumni across generations, our dear students, parents, and all friends of Remo Secondary School, who continue to defend, believe, and invest in the soul of this great institution. Permit me at this point to specially acknowledge, appreciate the presence of His Royal Majesty, Oba Dr. Babatunde Adewale Ajayi CFR, the Akaribu and Paramount ruler of Remoland. My Kabiyesi, your reign continues to exemplify unity, cultural pride, development, and purposeful leadership across Remoland. Your royal guidance remains a stabilizing force and a source of inspiration to me and our people. Ladies and gentlemen, 80 years is not just a celebration of longevity. It is a celebration of relevance, responsibility, and sustained impact. Founded on the 4th of February 1946 as the first school to start as a co-educational institution in Nigeria, RSS has grown from modest beginnings into one of the foremost secondary schools in the nation, producing generations of men and women whose influence span public service, industry, academia, entrepreneurship, and community development. This school has not only educated minds, it has molded values, it has sharpened conscience, and it has nurtured leadership. This celebration is made even more significant as it closely coincides with the 50th anniversary of the creation of Ogun State. This convergence of 80 years and 50 years definitely is not a coincidence. From humble origins, Ogun State has evolved into Nigeria's leading industrial and educational hub, powered in no small measure by institutions like this. I affirm that this school is far more than a school. It is a heritage institution, collectively owned, nurtured, and sustained by a shared sense of responsibility. It is within this context that the role of the old students of this school, who are the custodians of institutional memory and the bridge between a glorious past and its promising future. As someone rightly observed, and aptly so, education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. When alumni invest in their alma mater, they are in essence reinvesting in life. They are giving back. They are appreciating where their values were shaped. They are appreciating where they were nurtured. And also, they are ensuring the future of unborn generations. The remarkable interventions of the old Students Association stands as a shining example of an enduring bond. The provision of a new stadium, so beautiful as I see, school buses, the gate projects that form a part of the over 1 billion naira worth of alumni-driven investments demonstrates how individual commitments, when pulled together, can transform institutions. Another famous person said, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. These collective efforts not only complement government initiatives, but also reaffirm the timeless truth that sustainable education thrives best through partnership. In recognition of how important we regard this prestigious institution, let me remind you that the state government has intervened in this school in several ways. One of the ways that we did was the comprehensive remodeling of the school's science laboratories. The state government remodeled all the science laboratories in RSS, restoring them to modern standards and ensuring safe, functional, and inspiring spaces for scientific inquiry. These laboratories have been fully equipped with contemporary apparatus and instructional tools. We've also constructed a resource center and robotics laboratory here. This is a recognition of the 21st century knowledge economy. We also currently are building a 900 student capacity mega classroom complex that will be AI powered. We are developing smart classroom facilities in this prestigious school. We have rehabilitated the boys and girls hostel. Please clap for me. Please clap for me. Thank you. Let me clap for myself. We have rehabilitated the boys and girls hostel, thereby ensuring that we improve safety, comfort, and the overall living conditions. There are several blocks of classrooms that require rehabilitation. I've also done many of those as well. And as the MC, my brother Shodimu remarked, we supported the Ionian Games, where we provided the funding for the hosting, reaffirming our commitment to overall sports and youth engagement and development. We have designated this school as a flagship school, positioning it as what we call one of Ogun State's schools of excellence. I have listened to what Otunbawemi Osune described as investment opportunities. This is the first time I will hear contributing to a school's development as an investment opportunity. And I think I agree with him, because the returns for this investment are providing the right and conducive environment for our young minds and training the future of Nigeria. So, let me reaffirm that I've listened to all the requests you made. I was trying to take notes, I could not keep up with you. But today, as a first step in providing continuous support, I'm going to pledge the sum of 100 million naira to this institution. 100 million naira. Thank you. Thank you. I will be.
Ọ̀run ni o, Adébọ̀bọ̀. ẹja tí wá sáyé ilé ìṣọwọ́ ọmọ ènìyàn. Ọ̀run ẹja tí wá sáyé.
I'll be redeeming 50% of that pledge next week to underscore my commitment. So I'll be paying in the sum of 50 million naira. And this is not all. I will ensure that between now and when I leave office, that we start and complete at least one of these projects that were mentioned by Otumba Wemi Osuri.
Mr. Commerce, Mr. Education, Mr. Education, Governor Abiodun, Happy Commissioner, Abayomi Arika, oh yeah, Mr. Education, Governor Abiodun, Happy Commissioner, Abayomi Arika.
For purposes of clarity, the 900-seater digital classroom that we're constructing here is worth $1 billion. It's worth $1 billion. It's a smart classroom. So what we're doing is that in addition to all that we've done, to underscore how important it is for us to preserve this heritage institution. To our dear students, let this celebration speak directly to your hearts. You are the living promise of this great institution and the pride of tomorrow. The baton of excellence is being passed to you. Be committed, be disciplined, and be worthy ambassadors of Remo Secondary School. The legacy you inherit today must be matched by the legacy you leave tomorrow. Rise with purpose, learn with passion, and live with integrity, so that you may stand tall as the proud successors of the generations before you. When we assumed office 6 years and 8 months ago, we, myself and my team, were convinced that the fastest and most sustainable path to development in Ogun State was through education. That conviction, as a son of teachers, has guided our actions. Education for us remains our strongest legacy, and we continue to demonstrate that deliberately and consistently. Under our watch, we have done and introduced a lot of reforms, one of which is our flagship education digital transformation agenda, otherwise known as Ogun State Education Revitalization Agenda, OGSERA. This allows us to use technology to strengthen our institutions, empower teachers, and improve learning outcomes. We've, by so doing, now streamlined enrollment processes and eliminated favoritism. We have what we call the Education Management Information System. This supports effective planning, monitoring, and evidence-based decision-making. We launched our Ogun Rehab, which has allowed us to rehabilitate several schools across the state. We continue to equip our teachers with laptops and multimedia televisions. About 2 weeks ago, I launched the Ogun Learning Enhancement and Academic Resource Network, that is called Ogun Learn, a first of its kind artificial intelligence powered teaching and learning platform that supports students with interactive learning and enables teachers to plan their lessons, access materials, and track performance more efficiently. These bold initiatives have positioned Ogun State as a national reference point in education digitalization. As we commission these legacy projects today, let me state unequivocally, these are not merely assets. They are statements of belief in the future, symbols of our shared sacrifice, and proof of what is possible when vision aligns with commitment. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate the past, we must remain firmly focused on the future. The proposed legacy projects, ranging from the library, multipurpose hall, the CBT center, reflect a bold vision to prepare this school for the rapidly evolving educational landscape. On this note, I congratulate again Remo Secondary School Old Students Association. I congratulate the Remo community, all the Remo Secondary School students, teachers, past and present, parents, and all other stakeholders on this remarkable milestone. May the coming decades surpass the achievements of the past. Happy 80th anniversary to Remo Secondary School. Thank you all for listening to me, and God bless you.